Well, this is the Real Madrid team. It is the marquee 11. There's maybe one place up for grabs in midfield. That has gone to Camavinga. Caballeros has been playing that in recent weeks. Mbappe faces the team that he made his debut against on the opening night, flanked by Vini Jr., who is allowed to play. His ban is going to be domestic. It's truly a team of officials, and this is the Mallorca team. Relive is the keeper. Look out for Pablo Maffio, the right back, who has an annual battle and has been booked 4 of the 5 games he's played against Vini Jr. One place up for grabs for them in midfield. Samu Costa is not fit to start, so Mascarell takes his place, and they've got the 2 heavyweights up front, Morici and Kyle Larin, who are both in fine form at the moment. Larin has scored 3 goals in his last 2 matches. Craig was saying before the game in the studio, Steve, that the focus is on La Liga and doing well in the Champions League. But the Real Madrid players will be wanting to clasp another trophy.
Yeah.
They've won everything in the last year apart from the Copa del Rey.
Yeah, having played for Real Madrid, Rob, you know how important it is to add another trophy. Back then it was just, you stayed in Spain, you played home and away, and that was it done. Now it's a 14 tournament.
Here's Mbappe, seems to be flying. Gives it to Vasquez, an uncertain save from Griff.
Yeah, great start from Madrid, even though it's 2 minutes in. Very sharp. Rodrigo, money's tight in La Liga.
There goes Vini Jr., little step over, dancing with the defenders. Needs the extra man to stop him in Dani Rodriguez. I think you can hear what the locals want to win tonight.
Yeah, this is Kylian Mbappe pulling it back. Lucas Vazquez the shot, you see the 11 there, just trying to get out of the way. It may have stood because he's not really unsighted him.
That's
still
a striker speaking. Rodrigo, particularly energetic and confident tonight, outside of the boot. Rodrigo gets past Rodriguez, and it needs the goalkeeper to be part of the wider weight club again. He's going to have a busy night.
Oh yeah, full of confidence, the Real Madrid forwards. Mbappe's been really sharp, Rodrigo has.
Spun to the near post this time, cleared by Kyle Larin. Eric Island, it was a 1-1 draw.
And they were the better team that night, Rob. They were the better team. I was at the game. They were excellent, Mallorca.
There is Maffeo. That is going to be a tussle that you see all night. They've got a bit of previous, Vini Jr. and Pablo Maffeo.
And this is where they were good at, Mallorca, set pieces. They scored from a corner when they played in the La Liga in the first game of the season. They were very good at set pieces. So this is an opportunity to put a bit of pressure on the Madrid defence. And of course, with Tchouaméni in there, it's not the biggest of defence. There's only Rudiger really, a proper centre defender, but Lucas Vazquez, Ferland Mendy, opportunity to get some size in there.
Ball is spun away from Courtois, comes to Morici. To Valverde, the only man who started the game in the cup. That's a brilliant touching ball, and well, he got it on the blind side. How you can lose Kylian Mbappe is a bit of a mystery, but the first chance goes begging for the French forward.
It was a fantastic ball, almost faded in outside of his right foot, just cutting across the ball. You wonder whether Kylian could have controlled it. You see when he makes contact with the ball, it's quite low actually. Whether he could have let it bounce and get some control on it, because he had lots of time.
Mallorca playing a very dangerous game, playing footsie in their own 6-yard box.
Left back for certainly the last year or so, they haven't been totally happy with the 2 that they've got there as they break again.
Here goes Rodrigo, good balance, feeding Mbappe, and Merchants are defending from Valiet.
You wonder if Kylian Mbappe could have stepped over this and let Jude Bellingham have a tap in. Because I'm sure it hits Mbappe first. Yeah, it does. If he steps over that, Bellingham's in.
Naturally left-footed player, Camavinga. Takes it short, part of a choreographed routine. Vinicius Jr. Bellingham. dances with the defender, sees the gap, goes for it, and a last grasp of the ball from the overworked Dominic Griff.
Yeah, he almost dives past it. Griff, lovely feet by Bellingham, and then he pulls it back into this near post area through the legs. Just manages to keep an eye on it and catch hold of it.
Brand of football, Mallorca. It's a lovely little layoff there from Morici. Mendy uncertain. Larine in the centre. Larine! Oh, he should have done better. He'd beaten the defenders. He should have beaten the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and I don't know why he didn't. They break, Mendy gets out of position, good ball in, he gets there, plenty of time, plenty of space. Yeah, just absolutely fluffs his lines. Goes up early when he doesn't have to. Slows himself down, just
Mbappe has swapped positions. Vinny Jr. has gone into the central role. Mbappe having a dabble from the far side. Mbappe puts a bit of topspin on that one. They lack power.
It's exactly what they should be doing.
Well, they play to their strengths, and they have.
That's exactly what they should be doing, though, Rob. They don't need to play out from the back. Madrid are waiting for them, waiting to pounce. Kick it long. Madrid are vulnerable defensively. Kick it long. Get control, like you've just done. Free kick. 25 yards from goal. Perfect for Mallorca.
Morici and Larin, two 6 foot plus.
Yes, exactly.
Central strikers.
Morici's big, he's strong. You know what you get from him. Hit his chest, let him control it, bring other people into the game. Play to his strengths. Don't play to the opposition's strengths.
Well, Arasadi will have drilled his players for situations like this. Look at the far post. Larin heads it back in coolly away from Chouameni. Valverde doesn't get a lot of purchase on the header. Mojica. And I think he was trying to lob ball for Bellingham. Bellingham can't get there. Vinicius Jr. came away with the ball, and Maffeo, let's say, bringing it to the referee's attention.
Yeah, he just steps across it, Vinny Jr. I think he gets his foot there first, and
I don't think there's a connection, no. Steve. I was trying to be kind to Maffeo.
Yeah, I just think he swipes, and I mean, that was the foul, and it was a foul. Dani Rodriguez. There's no advantage whatsoever. He's almost saying, I'm sorry.
Valverde. Mojica digging in. This is Camavinga. Answers the call to shoot. Again, that has been played in good spirit. They're clearly enjoying the experience of the Real Madrid players. Vinicius Jr. all alone, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Maffeo wins this particular grappling match. Sometimes there are no words.
Yeah.
A wry smile on the face of Pablo Maffeo.
I mean, once Vinicius Jr. has him in the corner like this, you just tell him to hold it there. As soon as he steps onto his back.
Striker in there. Now Camavinga! Almost a toe poke from Camavinga.
I mean, this is wonderful from Bellingham. But again, lots of Mallorquin bodies in there just to block shots. And then Camavinga pulls his shot wide, way wide.
In a rather left-sided approach from Real Madrid in the first half. Can they make more of this right side? It's Bellingham, and slightly off balance and certainly off target, Rodrigo.
Yeah, Darden just does enough. Well, yeah, really promising break down this right-hand side of the pitch. Vasquez into Rodrigo, into Bellingham, who gives him it back. And you see Darder just dives in, puts him off enough there, and he just skies it. Outside.
He drives the ball in there. Courtois has to hang fire on, well, another chance, this time for Dani Rodriguez, and he holds his head in well, in frustration, because he knows that was a great chance.
Yeah, and he had more time than he thought. Rob, he panicked. This is, well, he gets a bit of fortune, Mojica, of course he do. Madrid don't clear the lines. Scoop in the air from Larin. Falls to Rodriguez. He could have easily had a...
Vinicius Junior. Clipped by Maffeo. Walk away, Vinicius. Count to 10.
Yep, that's better. 1 against 1, just drove at Maffeo. Lured him in, and there was the foul.
Deep down, the two of them are enjoying it. Vasquez has joined the party as well. It's a crowded dance floor. That is the view of Rodrigo.
You know, there's not much to hit if you're a Real Madrid player. Probably only Rudiger.
Rodrigo to the far post. Mojica as well to get ahead. Onto the ball. Best. Mbappe. Vinny Junior drifts in from the wing. Vinny Junior over Mbappe. Rodrigo! Crashes off the post. Falls to Mbappe. Mbappe blasted in. Comes to Bellingham. Bellingham squeezing it in. If at first you don't succeed, try and try and try again. That has lifted the mood for Real Madrid. Places down a deposit on their place in the final.
Yeah, deadlock has been broken, finally. Again, when Madrid step it up a gear, use the speed through the central part of the pitch, they look electric. This was lovely. Bellingham to Mbappe, Mbappe to Vinny Junior. Good run forwards. I mean, Lucas Vasquez did his best to try and block everybody. Rodrigo should have scored. And Lucas Vasquez tries to tackle Mbappe, then he tries to tackle Bellingham, but he pokes it through a number of bodies into the net. I mean, the ball touches Rodrigo's hand, but the referee plays advantage, and then Madrid just pour forward. And when they do this, they look so dangerous. That's a miss. Mbappe saved by Grief, but as it falls to Bellingham, goes through the goalkeeper's legs, therefore evades everybody on the line, and there's enough bodies there, they just cannot do anything to stop the Englishman.
Junior. You know that Maffeo is not going to be far away. Vinny Junior gets past the first man and past Maffeo, and can't hit the target. Most of the hard work had been done there. That was brilliant from the Brazilian.
Why didn't he just lay it off though? Rob, as you said, all the hard work was done. Bellingham starting it off, fighting his way through. This is great from Vinny Junior. When he pulls it back here, just take your time. And
Mbappe looking for the inch, trying to squeeze it into the near post. Bellingham looks at him pleadingly.
Yeah, they've been much more dynamic in the second half, Madrid. Mbappe was never going to cross that. That was always going to be a centre-forward shot. A cute angle, yes. Goalkeeper should always save it from that angle. Yeah.
I guess they stay as long as the team do. They don't want to be making an early dart back to the Balearic Islands. Excellent tackle there from Raul Asensio, who's growing into a first-team player. So it's been a regular in the B team for the past 2 or 3 years. And Real Madrid get the insurance of a second goal. Mbappe's in there. Defender scores. Victory complete for Real Madrid. They can make a date for an Arabian Classico on Sunday. Tired and beaten, valiant, threw out a leg, and assured Real Madrid the victory to set up the final.
Yeah, there's a brilliant ball by Brahim Diaz, who's just come onto the pitch. Mbappe feeds him here. It's almost like a 1-2, but this is a lovely ball. He has to go for it, Valiant. You can see out the corner of his eye, he knows Mbappe's there. Great run, great ball. Fortunately for the centre defender, ends up again. Madrid will get it done. We've seen it 1,000 times before.
There's the third, swept home by Rodrigo. You can see what the goal means to him. His 4th in 5 matches, and they're just shortening themselves up. of Barcelona on Sunday.
Lovely ball in. It was Lucas Vazquez this time. Again, Brahim Diaz involved. Lovely switch of play. Gorgeous ball in. Takes out all the defenders, arcing away from the goalkeeper, inviting Rodrigo to smash it into the back of the net.
On the touchline, the referee has seen enough. Victory complete for Real Madrid. Mallorca down and out, and this is what it was about. A little off the ball incident here with Jude Bellingham and Pablo Maffeo, and then it gets a little bit silly down on the touchline. Somebody just sit Vinny Jr. down, keep him out of there, keep him out of the headlines. Get the Real Madrid players walking away. Carlo Ancelotti getting involved. Pablo Maffeo having some verbals with one of the members of the Real Madrid backroom staff. Maffeo claiming, I think, that he had been caught by one of the Real Madrid
that was
players.
off Bellingham. I mean, he's an absolute nuisance, isn't he, Maffeo? I mean, come on.
Cool head from Ancelotti, telling Maffeo, it's not his player, but telling him to head down the touchlines and just go cool his head. He does tend to exaggerate things, as we saw in the first half of the game when he went down in stages after he was just...
rộng và rất đẹp. Rồi rất thích.